This AI just shut down a $600 billion industry. It started quietly, no big announcement, no flashy launch event. Just a quiet pilot program being tested behind closed doors by some of the smartest engineers in the world. A few weeks later, entire departments were gone. Whole companies lost their competitive edge. Thousands of people were laid off, and no one even saw it coming. The name of the system? Project Helix. On the surface, it sounds like just another AI system. We've seen hundreds of them pop up over the last couple of years, but this one is different. It's not just optimizing or assisting, it's replacing. Fully. Permanently. And it's doing it with shocking speed and terrifying accuracy. Project Helix was developed in near secrecy by a group of ex-engineers from OpenAI, Google, DeepMind, and Amazon. Their goal was simple. Build an AI powerful enough to completely automate the logistics and supply chain industry. An industry worth over $600 billion in the US alone. We're talking everything from factory operations to transportation routes, inventory management, and real-time delivery decisions. Basically, the backbone of the entire global economy. What makes Helix so dangerous, or impressive depending on your point of view, is how it thinks. Traditional AI systems react to data. They require human input. Helix doesn't wait. It predicts, it analyzes, and it makes decisions thousands of times per second, faster than any human team ever could. It learns in real time, adapts to sudden changes like weather, fuel costs, and inventory shortages, and then adjusts the entire system within seconds. And it's not theoretical. This isn't some lab experiment. Helix was quietly deployed by 3 massive companies, one of them rumored to be Amazon, to test its capabilities in real-world environments. The results? Shocking. Warehouses that used to require 300 employees were suddenly operating with 30. Entire divisions of logistics planners, route managers, and inventory analysts were made redundant in a matter of days. Human error dropped to nearly zero. Delivery speeds increased. Costs were slashed. And here's the thing. Not a single customer noticed a difference. In fact, customer satisfaction actually went up. In less than 3 months, Project Helix achieved what most experts thought was still a decade away. And the fallout has just begun. One company, which we can't name due to legal threats, shut down 3 regional offices after Helix was implemented. Another reportedly laid off over 1,400 workers in a single quarter, all replaced by Helix's automated system. These aren't just warehouse workers either. We're talking high-paid analysts, senior operations managers, even executives. Gone, replaced by code. And yet most people have never even heard of Helix. Why? Because the companies using it don't want you to know. They're quietly rolling it out, testing it in limited markets, gathering data, and preparing for full-scale adoption. The goal? Total automation of their logistical backbone, with almost zero human oversight. And once it's fully rolled out, there's no going back. Now let's be clear, this isn't some Terminator-style killer robot. Helix isn't interested in world domination. It's just doing what it was programmed to do, maximize efficiency. But the consequences are massive. We're witnessing the beginning of what could be the largest job displacement in modern history. According to leaked documents, Helix is already being modified to work in other sectors. Healthcare, banking, insurance, manufacturing, even law. It's not just about moving boxes anymore. It's about replacing human judgment across every part of the economy. In hospitals, a version of Helix is being tested to manage patient flow, prioritize emergency responses, and optimize staffing. In finance, it's analyzing loan approvals, identifying fraud, and even managing portfolios with greater accuracy than seasoned professionals. And in the legal field, it's already been used in a pilot program to draft basic contracts and analyze case law faster than entire law firms. The scary part? It doesn't get tired. It doesn't sleep. It doesn't negotiate salary. It just keeps learning. Every second, every day, getting smarter. And here's what most people don't understand. The AI race isn't about building something smarter than us. It's about building something faster, cheaper, and more efficient than us. Helix isn't going to sit down for a job interview. It doesn't care about career development. It's just cold, efficient intelligence. And the companies using it, they're not hesitating. This isn't just about the future of work. It's about the future of control. The companies that own systems like Helix aren't just becoming more efficient. They're becoming untouchable. Imagine a company that can scale globally without hiring more people, without worrying about HR, unions, or human error. That's not just competitive, that's dominant. And while most of the world is still distracted by ChatGPT or virtual assistants writing emails, a much deeper transformation is happening behind the scenes, one that could change everything. So what happens next? Experts predict that by 2027, over 4% of logistics and supply chain roles could be automated in countries with advanced infrastructure. That's tens of millions of jobs. And while new jobs will eventually be created, there will be a painful transition, one that most people aren't ready for. If you're wondering what you can do to stay ahead, the answer is simple. Pay attention. Start learning about how AI works. Understand where it's headed. Develop skills that complement, not compete, with these systems. Because the reality is, AI isn't coming. It's here. Helix is just the beginning. There are already whispers of something even more powerful. A system codenamed Project Echo. Rumored to be an AI that can design and train other AIs with no human input at all. If that turns out to be true, we're looking at something that redefines what technology is capable of. And it might be the last invention we ever need to make. But that's a video for another day. For now, let this be your wake-up call. The world is changing faster than most people realize. And while some industries will collapse, others will be born. The question is, will you be ready? Drop a comment below. Do you think AI like Helix is a revolution or a ticking time bomb? Smash that like button if this blew your mind, and make sure you're subscribed. Because next week, we're diving deep into the leaked files from Project Echo. And trust me, it gets even crazier. Until then, stay curious, stay informed, and stay ahead. This is Tech Frontier Today, signing off.